Each partner state of the East African Community has nominated 2 members to constitute a 12-member committee, on top of other technical experts who will carry on the work towards the realization of an East African political confederation. Retired Chief Justice of Uganda, Benjamin Odoki, and Makerere University Political Science Don Professor Rutanga Mulindwa are representing Uganda on the team. Justice Odoki, who also drafted the 1995 Uganda Constitution, has been selected to chair the 12-member committee.
12 experts from the 6 partner states. They selected Justice Benjamin Odoki as the chairperson, and they have accepted that within 3 years they should have this constitution ready, the draft ready.
I think it's a very welcome idea. Justice Odoki is one of the eminent legal gurus we have in the region. He served as a Chief Justice for Uganda for quite some time. He retired, and we hope that they are going to do a very good job for us. It is long overdue.
The EAC Heads of State Summit that sat in May last year in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, a political confederation was adopted as a transitional model of the East African Political Federation, and the summit directed the Council of Ministers to constitute a team of constitutional experts to draft the constitution for the East African Political Confederation. The experts will traverse the region, gathering views of the East Africans and how they would wish to be governed under the political confederation.
It allows a harmonized system on seeing that how do we begin to see the power in a very regulated way within a period until when we can now all appreciate as countries of East African Community, and thereafter now we open up the political federation.
How much powers do you give to the community and how much powers do you retain? Most of our partner states would rather retain a lot of power within the partner states. So the expectation of the East African people is for them to be able to strike a balance.
Some of the expected outputs in the EAC draft constitution is how the president of the confederation will be elected and how partner states will maintain heads of state, but more powers will be centered at the region.
We could even be talking of even having one president of East African Community.
Again, those are the delicate issues that this constitution attempts should be able to respond to. That are you going to have a situation where you're saying you want to have one president and therefore the others are governors? Or do you want to say that there will be a president who in this case is ceremonially the head of the community?
Once the EAC constitution is adopted, it will be the supreme law of the community, superseding national constitution of the 6 partner states, and the decision taken at the regional level will supersede those of partner states. The East African Community will be the first regional bloc in the world to implement the confederation model. It is also expected that the region will undertake to establish a joint electoral body responsible for conducting elections.
We are talking of ceding powers, and one area we are talking of electoral commission. Now we are saying, can we first create a board of the East African electoral commissions so that they begin to understand the dynamics of each country in terms of elections? Would we still need the Minister of Works to be responsible for the implementation of infrastructure in Uganda or in Kenya, or we need the Minister of East Africa under infrastructure to be one?
A committee of legal experts from the 6 partner states has started its work and is expected to produce its draft constitution of the East African Community by 2021. Jingo Francis, NTV, Arusha in Tanzania.